Hi again. So right now I have partially placed the envelope in the inside front cover, and I partially attached the fabric to the book. And a little reasoning to my madness, I'll explain in a moment. This is that original first page that was attached to the book that I did not remove. It's going to create some kind of pocket back in the back. Um, and so it was the first page on this side. And so I just put it over here. So it helps cover up the spine. And this is a piece of chipboard that I've added to kind of to firm up the spine since we tore the book out. Because I'm wrapping it with foam and fabric, it's not that necessary, but anyway, it helps to give it dimension, form is what it does. All right, so one thing I wanted to say, the reason why I just partially attached this here and partially attached this here is because if I decide to put some kind of closure here, I can go underneath my fabric and do that. So I'm not locked into just a wrap for that. So what I did was I made sure my foam was the exact measurement of the book, and I glued it just on this side with hot glue. And then I took my fabric. My fabric is about a half an inch wider than the book on this side, and I went ahead and glued that down. I like to kind of get a real picture of my finished product, so there's always a better way to do, or a different way to do things. This is the way I'm doing it. I haven't attached the bottom yet. That's why I only attached the side of the envelope, because again, I might change my mind about how something's done. I may decide to make that a pocket where they can put stuff back there. So I'm leaving those options open for me. All right, so right here, my measurements here, again, every measurement is going to be different depending upon the width of your spine and the height of your book. Oh, and also I used the inexpensive book. You could start with chipboard. You could start with a double layer of cereal boxes. You can use whatever you want to do it. You can even do a soft cover or use file folders to layer up and make your hardcover. So anyway, with this, I measured across from, and when I inked this, it helped me to see that. I also used this, this here is, so it would help me define what measurement I was looking at. And so I measured across here and divided it by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the measurement that I came up with, then I put dots across here, and that's where my where I want to match up down here. So I measured over here and put my dots, 3 dots, and then I came down here and did my 3 dots and connected the dots right here. For where I'm going to put my my actual holes, I measured the book from top to bottom, and halfway is my first one, and then about half of those measurements is where you'll put your where you usually put your second and third hole. Now, since this is a hidden spine, it doesn't matter much, but if you were going all the way through to the outside, you would want to make it neat as possible, even as possible with each other. But because this is going to be underneath the fabric and you won't see it, it doesn't matter as much. Also want to show you This is from a nail kit, I believe, but I use this or my a cutting board to press in holes. It works out really well, so I can get the hole all the way through without, denting up my desk and things like that. So, neat tool there. What else do I have to share with you? That's it for now. Take care.